The guy. That's not right. Come on. CEO.
This bout set forward ball with a 20-minute time limit is an open challenge for the TBS Championship. Approaching the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, she is the TBS Champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Well, Mercedes Moné 1 week ago said she wanted to defend her TBS championship here tonight in Jacksonville, here tonight at Daly's Place, and she wanted the best and brightest that Florida had to offer. And she is going to have to contend with somebody that is Floridian through and through. Let's take a look at Mercedes' opponent.
Mercedes Moné. Once upon a time, we could have crossed paths. This is a dream match for me. I followed your entire career, and I've been playing catch-up. And now all roads lead to my home state, Florida, baby. So tonight, Lacey Lane is gonna take that TBS title off your hands.
Introducing her challenger from Winter Park, Florida, Lacey Lane.
Well, Lacey Lane, a very accomplished athlete outside of the ring, but very recently, last month in fact, she turned a lot of heads with her performance in Ring of Honor against Mina Shirakawa, and now coming out and making her Dynamite debut and challenging the CEO, Mercedes Moné, for the TBS Championship.
Yeah, this is a huge opportunity for Lacey Lane. Imagine how shocked the wrestling world would be if she beats Mercedes for the TBS Championship.
And beating Mercedes tonight would leave her reign as TBS champion at 499 days.
Well, good luck to Lacey. In my opinion, it's an uphill battle dealing with Mercedes. This girl wins championships on her off nights with ease, meeting Mercedes Moné. CEO, damn it.
You hear Lacey Lane, though, coming into this match with extra motivation, feeling like she was always following behind Mercedes Moné. Now a chance to surpass the CEO.
Of course, she's following behind Mercedes. There's only one Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, Mercedes just disrespecting Lacey Lane here.
Oh, Lacey using the hair as the attack. Now the roll-up on Mercedes. Break it free, and now Lacey goes in. Crucifix applied. Mercedes kicks out, but Lacey Lane maintaining control of the champion. Mercedes leaps up and over the waistlock. And roll through. Mercedes up to the middle rope. Nobody home for the CEO.
Well, smart thinking by Lacey right there. There's a cover.
Hitting predicament, Mercedes. Kicking out Lacey Lane. Not wasting any opportunities, Brian, to go for a pinning attempt. Again, going for it. Two. Oh, powerful drop kick.
Another cover.
Cover made.
Well, I think it's smart by the challenger for these near falls after near falls. That takes a lot out of you, all those kickouts if you're Mercedes.
And Mercedes trying to get out of the range of Lacey Lane, but Lacey, the kick through the ropes.
Now she's mocking Mercedes.
Yeah, this is one of the things that I loved when I was watching AEW at Daly's Place during the pandemic, is you would constantly see new stars come in, new performers come in, and you didn't know what they had in them. Lacey Lane is looking impressive right now. Look at that!
That vaults over Mercedes Moné. Contadora rolls through. No.
Oh, right in the face!
Lacey Lane leaving a footprint on the face of the CEO. Lacey now trying to bring Mercedes back into the ring, but no, Mercedes, a knee strike. I think Mercedes might be a little rocked, Taz.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, she took some shot by Lacey Lane. Lacey putting the brakes on there, got some wrist control.
Over the rope. It's like a guillotine, and now Lacey
oh my God,
drives Mercedes down. down.
Oh, this might have a new champion
Oh,
here.
1, 2. No, Mercedes. The foot on the rope as this TBS Championship match continues live on Dynamite. Well, Mercedes in trouble. I mean, she put out the open challenge. She said she wanted the best that the Sunshine State had to offer.
She's trying to get a little separation between her and Lacey. I mean, I don't know why Lacey's on the outside here dealing with it. Let Mercedes get a little breathing here.
The challenger following the champion to the floor, but Mercedes intercepted the kick, and now the knees.
Yeah, the longer this match goes on, I think the longer it favors Mercedes Moné.
Well, I don't disagree with that, Brian, because Mercedes, her experience and all the championships throughout her whole career, big match experience tells a lot. These stops also tell a lot.
Yeah, and Mercedes is going to learn a lot about her opponent in the middle of this match. That's one of the things that Mercedes is so great at, is learning about her opponents as she's wrestling them. So the things that worked early in the match probably aren't going to work later in the match.
Now Mercedes, though, keeping a handful of the hair. The challenger, the knee strikes immediately into the pin. Oh! Close call there for Lacey Lane, but she is still in this championship match.
Yeah, Mercedes is slightly concerned. There's no reason to sweat at Mercedes. You got this thing. But I can understand it. She's seeing how tough Lacey is, and she is.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been any number of opponents when she asked for a wrestler from the state of Florida. I was kind of hoping for Debbie Malenko, but Lacey Lane is doing really well so far.
Oh, Mercedes, the lung blower, the cover, 1, 2. Lacey Lane fired that right shoulder up off the mat.
Yeah, impressive kick out there after the high impact landing Mercedes gave to Lacey.
Mercedes in control of the challenger.
Has just been dominant for the last several minutes of this match.
She's been dominant for 499 days as TBS champion.
Oh, relentless. That's exactly what Moné is. Look at those knees right to the spine.
And using the hair is worn by the official, and now changing her grip once again is the TBS champion.
Yeah, ripping at the mouth. That'll show something to a newcomer, what Mercedes is all about.
But Lacey Lane, though, trying to rise up to her feet. Elbows to the midsection. Once again, the hair pull by the champion. One week ago, Mercedes Moné, the TBS champion, put out an open challenge. She wanted to face somebody from Florida here in Daly's Place tonight. Lacey Lane stepping up, answering the challenge, and right now, Lacey.
Oh, nice sweep there.
Drop toe hold, the kick, or reverse drop toe hold. And now Lacey Lane, she's been on the receiving end of the offense for quite a few minutes, Brian, but maybe turning the tables on the champ.
Yeah, she is turning the tables, and I gotta say this, she's got really unique movement, which could be, baffling Mercedes a little bit, but Mercedes back in control here.
Yeah, she took too long, Lacey, what she had in mind. To these three amigos. Respect towards the late, great Eddie Guerrero.
Now, the man that inspired Mercedes Moné to pursue a career in professional wrestling. As Mercedes to the top. Could be thinking that diving foot stomp. No, frog splash instead, but Lacey Lane got the knees up. Mercedes wasting a little too much time on the ascent. Now looking for the knees in the corner, nobody home. And now Lacey Lane, just another powerful thrust kick.
A running thrust kick.
Do we have an upset on our hands? The cover's made. And Mercedes able to kick out.
Yeah, I think Lacey Lane would have had a real shot there if she would have covered on the shoulders, put a little more pressure on both shoulders.
Well, Mercedes, the knee strike. Once again, attacking with the knees, and Mercedes flipped the powerbomb into the corner.
What a whiplash motion for the skull and neck of Lacey Lane into the buckles.
And now the TBS champion with her challenger all lined up. Again, Lacey a step quick.
I mean, this is what Mercedes wanted. She wanted to wrestle here in Jacksonville, in Daly's Place, against a true Floridian, and she's getting it.
It's Lacey Lane now, perhaps with an opening. Off the ropes, the leg drop. Mercedes seems rattled here. Lacey Lane.
Yeah, Mercedes is rocked.
Big opportunity by Lacey.
Oh, God.
The hammerlock flatliner.
Oh, she's gonna
cover.
oh, God.
2. No, Mercedes able to kick out.
Yeah, Lacey Lane doing a tremendous job in this matchup.
Yeah, but she just, in my opinion, she can't be perplexed right now.
Yeah, she's got to keep going after her.
Exactly.
And she's got to do a better job with the cover. She's got to do a better job of putting pressure on both shoulders, but this is a huge opportunity for her. 1,
Got it.
2.
Leg cinched up. Oh, man, she almost got it.
She's getting within a hair's breadth of becoming the TBS champion. What an upset that would be.
That's twice already, Brian, that Moné barely kicked out on that almost a 3 count.
Yeah, and Mercedes is 10 days away, just 10 days away from setting the record as the longest TBS champion.
Went to the well too many times, I think.
Grab the tights, over leveraged it. Mercedes. And Lacey Lane now in a big predicament. Kicking out. Mercedes keeping on the attack.
Backslide. Nope. Oh, that's it.
2, 3.
There's your winner and still TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Well, Lacey said before this match, it's a dream match of hers. Well, her dream became a nightmare.
Mercedes Moné will wake up tomorrow celebrating her 500th day as TBS champion. But fans, let's take a look at what awaits us this Saturday at Collision, a big singles battle.
2 wrestlers have been in AEW for 3 years and have a combined 211 wins without ever going one-on-one.
I'm not finished with you. I need to know one-on-one.
First, the challenger. For the past 2 years, the AEW Women's World Championship has been synonymous with Toni Storm. She is the only 4-time women's champion, and this win would break her own record, making her the first member of the AEW 5-Timers Club. She's held this title for 640 days, the most anyone has held any AEW title. Toni leads 2025 in division wins and has beaten every other women's champion except one.
I've been waiting for this match for a very long time.
Chris Statlander. Her victory at All Out was instantly historic. The first ever woman to hold both TBS and World Championships. She has the most victories ever in the women's division at 110. Even more impressive considering she spent 600 days on the DL. Stat has 2 pinfall victories over Toni Storm, but never one-on-one. Is the first time sweeter than the 5th? Is the fight to regain bigger than the fight to retain? Tape up your tits, Toni, and strap in, Stat Daddy. This wrestle dream is about to become a reality. May the best woman win.
Cannot wait for this one. Wrestle Dream 1 week from Saturday, live on pay-per-view and HBO Max. Chris Statlander puts her AEW Women's World Championship up on the line against former champion Timeless Toni Storm. But let's take you back to this past Saturday at Collision. After their war of words Saturday night, it turned physical between champion and challenger. However, before they got too far along, the Triangle of Madness intervened, attacking both women. Tekla, Julia Hart, and Sky Blue laying out champion and challenger alike. So coming up this Saturday on TNT and HBO Max, it will be Chris Statlander teaming up with Toni Storm and Harley Cameron to take on the Triangle Madness, a big-time trios match taking place this Saturday night.